Hi everyone! So I have a very special video for you today. The beginning is going to be a little bit blurry, but there was something on my camera lens, but I switched it up so it goes clear and perfect in about a minute. I'm showing you here some of the supplies I'll be playing with today, including these beautiful, amazing Malibu Sunset sequins that I designed for Spiegelmom Scraps. You will find a link down below if you want to purchase them. They are beautiful. I picked the colors and the design, and they're just, love them so much. You're going to see a couple more projects with them coming up. And then I've cut a whole mess of cut files. This was a freebie cut file in the newsletter, the Spiegelmom Scraps newsletter, and I cut, I don't know, a ton of them because I'm going to glue them all together. And then I have 4 shimmers sprays. Oh Say Can You See, Heidi Ho Blue, Pink Stiletto, and Little Yellow School Bus. And we're going to be using those two. Those are the colors that perfectly match the sequin mix. I have all these beautiful florals from Minte Papers that I'm going to fussy cut. And so I'm going to work a little bit off camera and get a couple of things ready. And then we're going to move into the layout. Now, as you can see, camera fixed. I don't know if I smudged it with my fingers while I was, making a mixed media layout. I don't know. But I didn't want to lose that beginning part where I showed you all the supplies I'm going to be using, simply because I did a lot of work between showing you everything and then coming back to the layout. So I've gone ahead and I've taken those lots of fussy cut of die cut circles, and I've glued them all together to make them like big and chunky, almost like a chipboard maybe. And I ended up with 3. So I'm just going to place them around the layout where I want them to go. And I think this is how I decide to use them. I've also, off camera, fussy cut all those beautiful flowers that match my sequin mix. This layout started with the sequin mix. I went through my stash. Those 6x6 papers are from Basic Gray, the Urban Luxe collection. And they are just going to be used to put some color behind my photo. That's all. And then I'm going to continue on with this layout. So I am getting my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, and I'm just going to glue down all those circles where I want them on the white paper. So we have this like beautiful like white on white texture on our cardstock. Next up, I'm going to use all of these sprays, and I'm going to liberally splatter all 4 of these colors all over this layout. I'm going to try to concentrate them primarily around the circles, around these die cut circles, but in the end they kind of just go everywhere. I let the splatters dry between colors so that there wasn't a lot of mixing, and in the end you can really see all the different colors I used. So you can see here I'm putting down the blue. I've already put down the Oh Say Can You See. The blue, Heidi Ho Blue, was the perfect, like most perfect match for the blue in my sequin mix. So beautiful. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and set that aside and let it dry completely before I add the pink. I knew that I didn't want to create purple, and so to make very certain I did not create purple, I'm going to let the teal and the blue and the yellow really dry, and then come back in and do the pink. In between, I'm just going to create a bunch of like messy layers around my photo using all of these papers. I matched them up with the sequin mix, and while I do this, I'll talk to you about my sequin mix. So this is the 3rd or 4th sequin mix that I have designed for Spiegelmom Scraps. It's one of my very favorite things to do. I love to design the sequin mixes with Jody. So this one, I really wanted some summer. I wanted some summer so bad. I wanted some teals and some pinks and some yellows. I wanted a pop of white, a little pop of like a white in there just to give it some fun. Oh, it's just stunning. I could not be happier with this sequin mix. I named it Malibu Sunset, and it's just gorgeous. I love it so much. You can get it in the Spiegelmom Scraps shop. You will find below that there is an affiliate link that doesn't cost you any more, but if you use that link, I get a little bit of financial support for my channel, and you still get the gorgeous sequin mixes. So if you feel like you want to purchase a pack of my sequins and you want to help support my channel, please use the affiliate link down below. So I'm just layering up all of these papers, and that's going to give, hold on a second, of course my dogs are going to bark. Adding all of these paper layers is going to make it possible for my photo to pop away from all the color that we're adding. There's so much color that I end up putting on this background paper. So now I'm coming back in with the pink, and it did what I wanted it to do. We got no purple. And now I'm going to just go ahead and set that aside to dry completely, and I'm going to add some fun foam to the back of my picture. So I added some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to parts of my photo just to make sure it was going to stay down and work. I put fun foam like on the bottom part of the photo, not the top, because I knew the top was already going to have that lift because it's overlapping the photo, the cut file there. So I took all of my fussy cut flowers and I organized them by color. And now I'm going to create clusters that kind of cluster around areas. First, I'm going to glue this corner of the picture down because it just wasn't like, I don't know, it didn't want to stick. I don't know if it was because of the shimmer spray or what was going on. And that corner just kept popping up and popping up. So now I'm going to take these fussy cut flowers, I'm going to take that sequin mix, and I'm going to create these beautiful clusters. So the way that I end up creating these clusters, I start by gluing down a line of sequins. So you can see there on that first circle, there is like a straight line that follows the curve of the cut file. After I have that line of sequins down, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place the fussy cut flowers on top of that line of sequins. And what that allowed the sequins to do was, so now the sequins are more a part of those clusters instead of just an accent. So they're coming out from either side. You can see them kind of poking in and around the flowers, so they truly become a part of the cluster, as opposed to if I had just put the flowers down and then went ahead and added the sequins almost like enamel dots, but by doing it this way I'm getting more of the sequins into being part of the clusters. And then I'm taking all the flowers and I'm just clustering them around, and at the end I just add a few more sequins, and I'm going to do this with all 3 of the circles. So this page is what I like to call an artistic page. It doesn't need journaling. It's just a beautiful photo of my niece in the morning looking out over the ocean when her family was on vacation. So I don't feel the need to do a lot of journaling, but I just wanted a beautiful page. I was just in the mood for just, to play and get messy and just have a beautiful page. So I'm grabbing this foam word from, it's one of the Chamel collections, I think it is, and it says Rise and Shine, which was perfect, and I was never going to find a better photo to use it on than this one. And so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to add it. It might be Amy Tangerine. Anyway, it's one of those, thicker foam, thicker word packages. Now on camera, for whatever reason, the and shine wants to completely blend into the flowers that are behind it, but in reality, it's quite lovely and it pops off just fine. So if it looks like it's kind of blending in and disappearing on camera, it is not. So now I'm just adding a little more flowers. I'm going to bulk up some of these clusters that I'm thinking are a little bit too small. I'm going to, the nice thing about these foam thickers is that they'll come up. They're not going to stick down right away, and I can have some time to kind of move them around a bit. One of the positives to American crafts, not making things sticky. But anyway, you've heard that rant before. We don't need to hear it again. I'm going to add just a little cluster up in the upper corner and just all the finishing touches. I wanted to add some of those big sequins. There's these beautiful big blue iridescent sequins. I'm going to add 2 of those in 2 different spots on the layout. And yeah, I love, 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 love how this layout turned out. It could not have gone better. It could not have looked better. This sequin mix is stunning, and I cannot wait to create a couple more layouts with it. I love when you can take a sequin mix as your jumping off point, right? So you have this sequin mix, beautiful sequins, you want to use them, and you want to make the colors in that sequin mix the star of your layout. And so that's what I did with this layout, and it turned out beautiful. If you're a newsletter subscriber, make sure you grab this cut file. It's so versatile and so fun. I love how it looks like the white on white color. So I think I'm just cleaning up here, getting my desktop straightened up. And I'm going to I added a few more of those kind of rose gold puffy circles into different parts of the layout just to pull that glitter through the layout so it's not just in that one spot. And that's going to complete this layout. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you would like to play with these sequins too, be sure to grab them in the Spiegelmom Scraps shop using my link below. And yeah, I can't wait to see what you do with them. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.